I'm meeting up with my friend and we're gonna ride these bicycles around. It's Halloween in Fukuoka, or is this Hakata? Or Hakata? It's Hakata Station. At any rate, I'm documenting everything. It's gonna be epic. These bicycles are like $6 an hour. Here it goes. Alright, I'm documenting my Halloween in Japan. I said I was gonna buy one of these if I saw it, but I'm out on a bicycle that I rented. 2,700 yen, that's like every 1,000 is like $6. So this is what? Maybe $15. I think it would be so fun to build this. We'll see. This is a book off in Japan. They're kind of like Frankincense. I have to buy something though. If it was, I thought they were smaller. Like I've seen some before. I have a basket in my bike. Dude, the Mobile Suit Gundam stuff is so dope. There's a lot of Sega Gundam games that are Japanese for Dreamcast and Saturn that are really fun. I have them all. I kind of want to get a Dragon Ball Z figure of Goku and SSJ4. Like when their hair turns red and then they turn back into Saiyans with their tails. Oh, no way. That's... Oh, this is a Fender Stratocaster. It's not a Squier. Dude, that's actually a really good price. If I had interest in trying to play guitar, I would buy it. Guitar is so hard. I think playing drums is way easier. I used to play bass and I was actually getting like pretty good. I want to start playing again. I want to buy just like an Ibanez standard bass made all out of wood. They have some good ones. Dude, some of the synthesizers they have in Japan are really dope. This looks kind of like, oh, it's all in Japanese, which is cool. This is more just like a keyboard. I'm interested in a real synthesizer where you can adjust like the attack rate, decay rate, etc. But I don't have the discipline to practice piano either. I think it's one of the hardest instruments to be good at. There's so much going on. I think drums are just the easiest. They are the most boring to practice, but they require the less. I think drums require the least musical ability out of any instrument. Because all you have to do is rhythm. You don't have to do anything else. And you don't really do four things at once. It's all subdividing the quarter note, in my opinion. Unless you're doing polyrhythms, which are different, but you could still count those too. They all meet at one beat. At the very least, I could buy some like Japanese Game Boy game, which I did at another book off. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center and get an Ekans and Arbok stuffed animal also. Okay, here we go. I'd be down to get a Nintendo 64 game too. Let's see what they have. If they have Snowboard Kids 1 or 2, I'm getting it. I used to have a copy of it that my cousin gave me, and I don't know what happened to it. It's like the only game I've lost for 64. Diddy Kong Racing. Oh, this is a fun game, Jet Force Gemini. Very underrated. What's another game I would consider getting? Probably just Snowboard Kids. Wow, look at that Sailor Moon game. I'd be down to get that. And Dragon Ball Z Game Boy game? It's really hot in here. I have to take my sweatshirt off. It's like unbearable. That's the thing with the weather in Japan too. It's always changing. Like it'll be raining, then it gets humid. Because it feels gross in here. Hold on, I need to take my sweatshirt off. It's like alright, I'm getting some Dragon Ball Z games. Or a Dragon Ball Z game. A Sailor Moon game and a Kirby figure. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Yep.
Finish?
That's everything I finished. Yeah, thanks. Okay, thanks. Okay. Sad thing. This Kirby figure, and then I got a Dragon Ball Z and a Sailor Moon Game Boy game. I'll show it later. I think I already showed it in the film, but this is crazy. Now I'm gonna ride to Fukuoka Tower. It's Halloween, so we'll see what's up. If I see any Halloween themed things, I'm gonna stop at it. My friend was supposed to come out, but he said he got sick, so I already know I'm gonna run into some crazy stuff though. Last night was intense, and now it's Halloween. He said it was from the Chinese ramen, but I think he drank like 3 tall cans. It's like, was it the grain or the alcohol? I don't know. I'm just kidding. It's like, was it the 90 ounces of beer or the fresh grain that got me sick? I'm not sure. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's like, was it the poisonous beverage I consumed multiple ounces of, or the fresh food I had? I'm not sure which one got me sick. At any rate. I'm on the second trek to Fukuoka Tower. Going the wrong way already. I'm gonna have to turn around here soon. On my way back, I want to film the whole thing, all like 40 minutes of it, because last night there was some crazy stuff that I kind of missed. So this time I just want to keep the camera rolling. My bike at home, I have a mount for my camera too, but I don't have it here, obviously. But we'll see what's up. I wonder what's going on at Lips Exciting Adult Club on this Halloween. I'm gonna ride by it. I'm not gonna go in, but I'm sure they're having some good Halloween specials. Shift gears on this bike. Campus Mate. I wonder. I should go up and be like, is this an anime store? Gold Harlem. Let's see, as a Playboy bunny, it's an annex. Yeah, I think I might have stumbled into the wrong part of town. Hold on, I had to turn around. I saw another alley.
Hey bro, no? So bro?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, military.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks. Dude, that guy just called me for a... Okay, I better get back on track to go up to town. If there's any young men watching this, the worst thing you could do is go to a strip club or engage in the prostitute. It's the worst thing. You might think it's a good idea because you're heartbroken or whatever, but it's the worst thing you could do, and you'll regret it immediately. And they just tell you whatever you want to hear. It's crazy how many guys do not know this. But they'll be like, oh, we'll give you the birthday smash. Or I told all the other girls when he walked in here, sorry girls, he's mine. They'll tell you stuff like that. Alright, I'm back on track to Fukuoka Tower. Exactly. We're not in Tokyo anymore, or Kyoto. It's way out in the planet cities. And it's Halloween. Definitely the most entertaining Halloween I've had in a while. Maybe ever. Maybe I should just film the whole pilgrimage to Fukuoka and back. There's just too much good stuff happening. I don't want to cut off the film.
Nó là hệ thống mà 3 sao nhưng mà 3
This is insane. Let's see what's going on over there. This is a shortcut. This girl's dressed like she looks devastated. Pretty crazy being in a country where like you have no idea what people are saying. They could be saying anything to your face. You have no idea. It's gonna be a long Halloween night. safe. I'm gonna have to follow this girl for the bike safety. This does not feel safe. That's a straight shot there, though. I just go straight. Seeing a lot of these Lucky Group cars. All the cars out here, they're either Toyota, Honda, Hyundai. It's another Nissan. Not a lot of gas stations too. I don't even know if I can go straight. I have to get back on the sidewalk. Just following like these locals. Okay, I've been by the Excelsior Cafe. Oh, I'm at the station? Well, this is Fukuoka Station, though. It's not Nakano. I'm gonna get back on the sidewalk. Here it is. next time I come back, I have to learn at least like some basic Japanese. Like, hi, what's your name? My name's Jason. Or, hi, I'm lost. Can you help me? It's kind of warm. Stop and take my jacket off soon. Alright, we're right up here. So, Fukuoka Tower. I think I'm like 2 kilometers away. Should be less than 3 miles. I'm gonna take my jacket off. Stop this video and then continue it. Almost 20 minutes. This is part 2. I took my jacket off. It's getting kind of hot. Halloween. Going to Fukuoka Tower. I think I'm gonna take the bike lane. It's clearing up now. I think this is like an electric bike where you can, let me see if I can figure it out. Oh yeah, here we go. It's kind of like kicking in a little bit. I don't know if it has like cruise control or something. It has good gears too. Probably sleeping right on the street. CBD dispensary? There's no way. What? Club Pilates. I remember this area from yesterday. I love how there's a bike lane where the cars are just like totally in it. No problem. I want to get some banana protein before I leave. I'll probably get it in Tokyo tomorrow. This is my last night, and then tomorrow I'm going to Tokyo. I got a faster train ticket, so it's a straight shot there. It's like from 7 something to 12:15, I think. And I'll have 5 hours to get to the airport. So I'm probably gonna go to the Sega store and buy that Sega sweater that I fumbled. It's like $80, but I'm way under budget on this trip. I already made enough money to like what I put aside to spend, I've already made it all back. So, and my plane ticket's paid for. I paid off my credit card that everything I've spent on the credit card I already paid off. So we'll see. I'm still kind of iffy. It's a dope sweatshirt, but it's just so much money for a sweatshirt. We'll see. I'm probably gonna get it. I got some shoes today that are dope for like $40. I'm gonna stop and get a smoothie at some point, maybe when I get to the tower. I think you could park them at these 24-hour. Or is this for actual cars? Never mind. Hi. Oh, I thought she was asking me something.
Oh, so small.
I kind of want to stop and get like a smoothie or a latte. feeling there's gonna be like a Halloween event down at the tower. I could sense it. Or like in Star Wars, they always say search your feelings. Search your feelings, you know it be true. That's what Darth Vader says to Luke when he tells him he's his father. It's like, no, that's impossible. Search your feelings, you know it be true. The Emperor says that to Vader and Anakin all the time. That's how he like gets to him. Search your feelings, Lord Vader. I think he tells them that when he tells them that he's the rebel who destroyed the Death Star is the offspring of Anakin Skywalker. He's like, how is that possible? Search your feelings, Lord Vader, you know it be true. I don't think he says you know it be true. He says search your feelings for sure. And then when he's talking to Anakin in episode 2, he's like, you don't need guidance, Anakin. In time, you'll learn to trust your feelings. It's like, what does that even mean? Trust your feelings. Search your feelings. I'm still waiting to say that to someone in real life. I want to tell them something. If they think it's outrageous, I'm like, search your feelings. You know it's true. I actually know who I want to say it to. If I get the right situation, I'll be like, search your feelings. You know it's true. Search your feelings. You know it be true. I think I'm only 1 kilometer away. Search your feelings, you know it's true. I think, what does Luke say to Darth Vader? He's like, I sense the conflict within you, Father. Let go of your hate. I think he says, I feel the good in you. Let go of your hate. There is no conflict. It's too late for me, my son. The Emperor will show you the true meaning of the Force. I think that's Fukuoka Tower over there. Star Wars is just like the most quotable movie. Darth Vader's dialogue, I mean, everything he ever says in the original trilogy is just great. Like 5-star script writing. You may dispense with the pleasantries, Commander. I'm here to get you back on schedule. It's like, Lord Vader, what an unexpected pleasure. We are honored by your presence. You may dispense with the pleasantries, Commander. He asked he's like, the Emperor does not share your optimistic appraisal of the situation. But he asked the impossible. I need more men. Perhaps I can find new ways to motivate them. I hope so, Commander, for your sake. It was like, we shall double our efforts. I hope so, Commander, for your sake. The Emperor isn't as forgiving as I am. The dialogue when he talks to Luke is always epic, too. The Force is with you, young Skywalker. Then his saber turns on. But you are not a Jedi yet. You have learned much, young one. Oh, that looks sick. I should try and go in here. Perhaps you're not as strong as the Emperor thought. Impressive. Most impressive. You have not yet begun to realize your importance. You can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen it. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father, did he? He told me no. He told me you killed him. No. I am your father. Mark Hamill's like a decent actor, but I'd say the lamest part is when he's like, no, that's impossible. No. It's so lame. Search your feelings, you know it be true. I do like that part though, because I feel like what's overlooked is that Vader's telling him that he wants them to join together so they can be father and son to destroy the Emperor, but it kind of like goes over Luke's head. Another great, I mean, the script writing is so good. Another great dialogue is when Yoda's like, gives Luke a reality check. And he's like, for a long time have I watched you. Your mind's always on the horizon. Never focused on where you are, what you are doing. Just like your father. I can't train. He's like, you are reckless. When Obi-Wan's like, so was I, if you can remember. Even though he was never reckless. Dude, this looks dope. I just don't know how to gain entry. So was I, if you could remember. I can't I can't teach him. The boy has no patience. He will learn patience. I do like the dialogue when Luke confronts Jabba too. Greetings, Exalted One. I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight in front of Captain Solo. I have come to bid an audience with your greatness to bargain for Captain Solo's life. I warn you, you should not underestimate my power. I'm mixing it with the dialogue when he talks to Jabba in person. As a gift, I present to you a gift. These two droids. Both are hardworking and will serve you well. There's a deleted scene where they show him constructing his green saber. And then Vader's like talking to him through the Force. It's really good. I think they took it out though for the element of surprise when he saves the day at the Sarlacc pit, which is like one of the most epic scenes. When he like jumps off the diving board and does a flip. I like when Han Solo's talking to Chewbacca too, and he's like, Luke. And Chewbacca's always like speaking Wookiee. Yeah, he can understand. He's like, a Jedi Knight? Luke can't even take care of himself. How's he gonna save us? I go away for a little bit and everyone has delusions of grandeur. He's like, a Jedi Knight? I just saw the tower. It's to the left. And he says, I think I could see again. Instead of a big black blur, I see a big white blur. There's nothing to see. I was born here, you know. You're gonna die here, you know. How convenient. He's like, relax, I've taken care of everything. Just stick close to Chewie. Jabba's dialogue is good too. I like when he's like, oh, at last we have the mighty Chewbacca. I think Vader's best dialogue is probably in A New Hope, though. Don't be so proud of this technological terror you've constructed, Commander. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. Don't try and frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion hasn't given you what does he say? Hasn't given you clairvoyance to conjure up the missing plan? Or no, he says I can't remember it. Something about conjuring up the plans, and then he says clairvoyance also. That's the first time I ever heard that word. And then there's the Iron Maiden song, The Clairvoyant, which is one of my favorite songs. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Then he's like, that's enough. This bickering is pointless. Release him, Lord Vader, as you wish. I like when he talks to Leia, too. She's like, Darth Vader, only you could be so bold. The Imperial Senate will not stand for this. When they find out, and he's like, don't be so surprised, Your Highness. You weren't on some mercy mission this time. Several transmissions have been beamed from this ship. I want to know what you've done with the plans. I don't know what you're talking about. I told you I'm on a diplomatic mission from Alderaan. You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away. It's kind of funny because that's his daughter, and that's the only contact he has is like putting her in her place and telling her to pretty much go to her room. He's like, that's enough, young lady. Go to your room. That's pretty much what he tells her. And then he almost kills her. And then the governor's like, you don't know how painful it was for me to sign your death warrant. She speaks with a British accent in like one scene. I wonder what's up with that. I'm sure you could look it up. Carrie Fisher. It's crazy how she was like still doing hard drugs at such an old age. She's a lot of people hated on the new movies. Are the books that take place after Return of the Jedi better? Yes. I mean, the novelizations of the movies are way better too. Revenge of the Sith, the book, 100 times better than the movie. But I thought The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi were really good. The Rise of Skywalker, is that the third one? It's not bad. I like the story of Rey. I also like the story of Luke, of how he's over the Jedi Order because the same thing keeps happening. Because you kind of expect him to be like how they portray him in The Mandalorian, but he's way past that. Pretty interesting. I also like how Han and Leia's marriage is like estranged. It's kind of intense. They're not happily married. The one thing I didn't like, if I had to critique anything, it was they hype up the Knights of Ren so much. Like, you see them in Rey's vision. They're there when the Jedi School is destroyed. And then when they're in the third movie, there's like no explanation of who they are or anything, or seeing them really use any force powers. They're just kind of like in the background. There's probably novelizations of the movies, and it probably goes a bit more into detail, but I feel like they have a deep backstory. One thing I really enjoy in the books, and they do it in the movies too, but when Jedi Knights or Sith Lords use the Force to foresee the future, they don't like have a vision of what's going to happen. What it is they have a vision of some obscure thing, and then they have to interpret it. So when Luke is on Dagobah and he goes into that cave, and then he cuts off Vader's head, and his head is in the helmet, that's like what it is. And that's foretelling is that Vader is his father. But you have to be able to interpret it. And then Rey's vision too, like she has a few visions. And what it is you have to like use your judgment to predict them. And the more in tune you are with the Force, the more you can accurately predict them. And they go into that more in the book. Like Anakin has several visions that are pretty intense. He has the visions of his mother dying are like very graphic in Attack of the Clones, the novel. He has visions in Revenge of the Sith that are really cool. Like he has a vision that he kills Dooku. Palpatine's a lot better in the book. Like his whole deal too is he kind of like like the way he foresees everything and has all these events fall into his favors. He doesn't just count on one thing. He's manipulating so many things at once that he figures like one of them is going to work out for him. Even the way he manipulates Anakin, like it's kind of a gamble. He doesn't know for sure that he's going to kill Dooku. He's hoping he does though, because Dooku is actually a big threat to him. Dooku has an awesome backstory too, which I feel like the movies didn't touch in on as much, but his story is really good. And he's not even really a villain. I'd say he's more of an anti-hero. Although he does resent the Council, he's not like as maniacal as Palpatine. And he's a threat to Palpatine also, because he has just as much political power. But Palpatine pretty much just uses him as a pawn. It also goes into when Anakin becomes Darth Vader in the book. It's so much better than the movie. Because in the book, he starts talking like Darth Vader in the old movies, like right away. And he really is like a different person. Like he kind of loses he has a nervous breakdown and loses his mind. Like there's a scene where in the movie where Yoda says his mind is twisted and like corrupted. That's how it is in the book. Like he's totally lost his mind. It's almost like he has like a severe mental condition. And then Palpatine gives him like the first Sith lesson, and it's so lame. Like the Sith Force mentality is a total victim mindset. It's like the whole world is wronged you, so you have to focus on it and get back at everyone. And then the Jedi mindset, they keep telling Anakin like he needs to get it together and fulfill his prophecy as the chosen one. And the Council is kind of upset with him because he's not really getting it together as much as he could. It's amazing. I've yet to meet someone who's read like all the Star Wars books. I know I will one day though, because I love talking about it. I hate to be someone who's like, oh, the books are way better, but they really are. Whoa, Wasson Hawks. Alright, there's Fukuoka Tower. I filmed the whole pilgrimage there on Halloween. And gave about 20 minutes of commentary on Star Wars, various books and movies. Don't be so proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. Or no, when he confronts Obi-Wan. At last, the circle is complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. That's another 5-star line. Asteroids don't concern me, Commander. I want that ship, not excuses. So you've accepted the truth. I've accepted the truth you were once my father, Anakin Skywalker. That name has no meaning for me anymore. Luke tells him something too, and he totally, is devastated. He's like, well, I guess my father is dead or something. But he's like, he tries to change the subject by turning on his saber. I see you have constructed a new lightsaber. Indeed you are powerful as the Emperor has foreseen. It is too late for me, my son. You could tell he's devastated. I always thought it was crazy how the Emperor thought that he was just gonna stand there and let him kill his son. Because he's so obsessed with his wife and he can't let go of the past. It's like, is he really just gonna stand there and let the Emperor kill all he has left of his wife? There's no way. Or when he gets Luke upset, he's like, yes, your sister. You have a twin sister. If you don't join the dark side, perhaps she will. No. That's what gets Luke upset. You failed, Your Highness. I'm a Jedi, like my father before him. So be it, Jedi. So I'll strike down your father and take his place by my side. Dude, that girl must really like that guy because she's hanging out with him as he's passed out. The hypergamy is strong. I don't. Alright, I need to make my way towards Fukuoka Tower. I keep going around it. This is not safe. That name has no meaning for me anymore. It's cold again. Probably because I'm closer to the ocean. There's the tower. Asteroids don't concern me, Commander. I want that ship. We'll have to destroy them ship by ship. You two, come with me. Vader's such an alpha leader. The Force is strong with this one. And then when Wedge goes, he's like, let him go, stay on the leader. The Battle of Yavin is epic too. I just watched the original without when they redid them in the 90s, although I saw all of those in theaters as a little kid. And really enjoyed the remaster, especially when they added Jabba and A New Hope, but they actually filmed it originally with like this fat Irish actor. It just looks kind of lame because it doesn't match the movie, but I do like the story. I did enjoy in the Book of Boba Fett, like the two Hutt twins, Jabba's cousins. And how they like have slaves carrying them around. Even though Hutts can move, I don't know, like the only reason they didn't have Jabba move in Return of the Jedi is they didn't know how to do it, but he totally like crawls. They're like slugs. I think they're actually like warriors, but at any rate, here it is. I filmed my whole bike ride here. Oh, I need to get on the sidewalk. It's like cobblestone. There's a Lawson's down there. I can get a smoothie. Don't be so proud of this technological terror you construct. I do like the actor that plays Palpatine, especially like in episodes 1 and 2, and 3 to some extent. I like when he's like telling Padme, he's like, "Oh, you don't think it's so serious? Well, I do, my lady. The thought of me losing you is unbearable." Padme has some lame dialogue too. She's totally like playing games with Anakin. When that guy's like, "What do you think, Master Jedi?" She cuts him off. She's like, "Oh, Anakin's not a Jedi yet. He's just a Padawan learner." That's totally what girls do, though. I know. Never mind. I'm not going to get into it, but it's like attention-seeking behavior. This is what I've observed. Girls who are like 18 to 25, they like to engage in attention-seeking behavior, but they act oblivious to it. Like, "Oh, I didn't know. I was just..." Like, she's like, "Oh, I didn't realize I was just totally belittling you, making you look like an idiot by saying you're not a master, you're just a learner." Like, that's... I know this one... I know someone who, from literally the second I met them, like from the second I met them up until any interaction I've had with them, they engage in attention just like that. Like, "Oh, yeah, we'll see. I didn't know." It happens continuously. "Yeah, we'll see." I think where's the Lawsons? I can't remember. There's some great commentary on this video. Talking about Star Wars, attention-seeking behavior. Oh, Anakin's just a Padawan learner. He's not a Jedi. "Oh, Annie, you'll always be that little boy on Tatooine," or she says something like that too. "You'll always be that young slave boy I barely remembered." Anakin 2 is like a perfect example of, like, I used to think it was lame as a teenager, but now as an adult, like, he just doesn't know any better. He's a slave who had no father and no male guidance until he was 10 years old. So he already had like the feminine energy like nurtured into him with no male guidance. And then the only male guidance he had was like the strict guidelines from the Jedi Council. And then, like, he literally marries the first dime piece he ever met in his life. It's like the only girl he ever met, the first dime piece who walked into his life, and then she liked him and gave him attention. So, like, he didn't know any better to just say some of the stuff. I can totally relate. I don't know. I think it makes a lot more sense than some lame dialogue. Maybe I should edit the two videos into one long video and put it. I don't know if you can put like overly long videos on Instagram. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to the 7-Eleven, get a smoothie, and just call it, unless I see something crazy on the way back. But this is a great video. If anyone actually watches this all the way through, there's gonna be great dialogue about Star Wars and attention-seeking behavior. All right. Happy Halloween.